our movie posters, we're doing a parody. So a parody is a kind of comedy that imitates or mocks individuals or a piece of work, and it's supposed to be kind of humorous. So what we're doing for this is we are taking a movie poster. So you guys, all of you should have submitted this already. We brainstormed our movie poster, and we're going to think about how we are going to start changing it. So um, for me, I added a whole bunch of different images that I'd like to add, and I decided I'm going to do like a mashup of 101 Dalmatians and The Princess and the Frog. So I just wanted to show you guys some examples of what other students have done um, in previous years. So, for example, I had a student do The Great Gatsby, turn it into The Great Catsby, take like a Star Wars poster, make it Shrek themed. This was a really good one. They did the movie Cats. This is a student named Charlie Flores. He did the movie Cats and then changed it into bats. Okay, so um, our first draft is not going to be on Wednesday. I already want to change this. I wanted to have a rough draft by Friday, like, and maybe just even, do you guys think that's enough time? Maybe even Tuesday next week. What do you guys think? You can write in the chat. Okay. I think I'm going to push it to first draft by Tuesday. Yeah, because it's going to be a lot of work. Okay, so first draft will be Tuesday. Does anybody know the date on Tuesday next week? Let's look at my calendar. It is the 20th. Oh, right. Okay. And then we can push the final draft for the following week for the 26th. Okay, so I just want to do a little demo, show you guys some of the tools, and then show you some of the strategies that I'm going to be using. So to do this, I'm going to open up Photoshop. So let's do a new share my whole screen. Okay, you guys, so I started working on this poster a little bit already. I actually found a better quality version of the poster, so I'm going to open that up. There we go. So just want to do a quick review. Let me quit Steam. Okay, so quick review. If we need to do some clone stamp action, we have the stamp icon over here. So the way that we do the clone stamp is we alt click, and then paint over an area. So right now I'm trying to remove the frog, and I can zoom in a little bit more too. Alt click, and then brush. And we can adjust the size with the square brackets. Okay, and if we want to smooth it out a little bit, we can use the blur tool. Okay, as I'm going, if any of you guys have any questions, just let me know. Um, so I think what I'm going to do now is just insert an image. So I'm going to go to File. Where's the insert? Oh. Okay, I'm just going to drag the images in. So downloads. So I downloaded a couple things. Where are they? There they are. Okay, so I'm going to drag in some of the things that I want to add. And when I drag these in, they're all going to be on separate layers too, which makes it easy. And actually the picture that I added in just now already has the background removed, which makes it pretty easy. But if I do need to remove the background, I'll show you guys how to do that as well. So I have this picture of a muzzle, right? I'm going to press enter to place the picture. And then for this image, because it has a white background, I'm just going to use the magic wand. And it should work if I just click the white background. Why is it not editable? There we go. So for some reason I had to rasterize the layer to be able to delete certain parts. So in order to do that, what that means is I just have to make the image into something that is not a vector, so something that's made up like a photograph of pixels. So I just right clicked the layer and went to rasterize layer because it was as a smart object. I don't think that's going to happen for you guys though. So then I can click using the magic wand to delete all of the little pieces that I don't want there in the background. And I can also, if you don't have a white background, you can still use like quick selection. Or you can also use the lasso. And I actually really like the magnetic lasso. So you kind of click and then it'll follow the edge for you like a magnet. Okay. All right, you guys. So I'm going to hide all of the layers except Cruella. And I'm going to move Cruella into the position that I want her to be in. Okay, so see how she doesn't really cover up Dr. Facilier in the right position. So I think what I'm going to have to do is actually remove some of him because we don't want to have that like type of overlap where it's totally obvious. So I'm going to use on my background, I'm going to use my clone stamp. And then I can start to remove. Okay, does anyone have any questions so far? What I'm going over, do you guys feel like you already know this? I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna select this arm. Let's see if this works. And go to fill and content aware. Ooh, that worked pretty well. Okay, so is this helpful, you guys? I just want to make sure I'm not doing anything too redundant. So basically, we're going to keep working on this. So the reason why this is hard to do a demo is that it's kind of like, I don't really know. Everybody's going to be doing things a little bit different, right? So if something comes up and you're like, oh, I'm trying to do this and it's not working, um, just message me and I can hop on a call with you and help you figure it out. Um, I can also like I'm during class sessions, I'm going to have some open hours so you can just pop in and ask me any questions. Um, so anything like that. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see. Get rid of this. Let's do a little bit more here. Okay, so I'm going to also come in and I'm going to remove, see how his foot is behind this. I'll do that also. I'm not going to do it right now just because I want to show you guys another step and we're running out of time. So the last step that I just want to show you guys now is, okay, I've I've showed you how to remove things, how to blend things out, cut things out. Now I kind of want to show you how to adjust the color and the lighting on a layer. So you guys can see here how Cruella is like way brighter than the rest of the poster, right? So I can actually adjust the image. So there's all of these different options here. We can do vibrance, hue, saturation, color balance, selective color. There's also an option to do lighting. So I'll just show you guys the different options here. There's different filters. So what I'm going to do, there's render is where I'm going to be working. With render, we can do lighting effects. And the cool thing about this is it's only going to apply to that layer that I selected. So with lighting effects, I can kind of move this oval around and adjust the type of lighting that I want on her and how much lighting. So this inner circle is where the light is the brightest. And then this outer circle is where we have a gradient that it fades. So we can adjust like this. We can adjust the hotspot as well. So like how wide we want that bright light to be in the center. There's also different types of light. So there's the spotlight, which I'm using right now. There is point, which you can kind of adjust the whole layer. And then there's infinite, which is also seems like it's the most of the layer. So for this, I'm going to stick with the spotlight. And then the cool thing about it is like, I can adjust the color. So like looking at the movie poster, what color of light do you think might look good on this layer? Does anyone have any suggestions? Oh, nothing goes well. Is it the clone stamp? When you use the clone stamp, the key to using the clone stamp is don't drag, click and drag, just alt click and then click, click. Or is it or were you talking about the content aware? If the content aware doesn't fill, do a smaller area. and just keep trying, going back. So I've got 2 minutes left. So I just want to tell you guys um, what you need to submit by Thursday. So before I do that, I'm going to add in a little bit of a blue tint. And I can also pick the color from here, see? I'm going to do this blue color. Oops. Oh no, what did I do? See, this happens to me when I use Photoshop too. It's not just you guys. Sometimes you just got to close something and then reopen. So this filter again was under render and then lighting effects. Okay, you guys. So